So we are back here with a Coffee Talk episode 2. What is it? Hibiscus and Butterfly. So I'm very much looking forward to this. Yes. Thing is, she's not a cat that will gorge. Like, she won't eat if she's not hungry. So when she is asking for food, I'm like, oh, you must be hungry then. Millie will just, if it's there, she'll eat it. She has no limit. She does not care. She will just eat. Whereas Wookie, she's not really like that. Like, if she's full, she will leave it. And then Millie will have it. Delicate little flowers. Good little ladies. Oh. Oh, we have a burrito. She drilling. Anyway, yes. Let us get started. Yes. More fussy. Oh, bless. Seattle, 2023. A city of enduring loneliness. A place where the dreamers, the realists, and the weary are striving to thrive and not just to survive. It is a time when society is reevaluating what it means to be alive. It is a moment when history is questioned and traditions are challenged. Old classification laws are confronted by those who are striving for fairness, for the right to be acknowledged in a society rife with judgments. Acceptance is a battle and identity is a luxury they just began to grasp. Many who are feeling lost turn to their screens to find their footing, and the world becomes fast-paced with increased connectivity, whether for work or pleasure, for a little encouragement or simply to escape. It is unclear whether or not it helps or further isolates them. Oh, this is quite pointed. As some look for answers off the beaten path, seeking bittersweet comforts to help pass on lonely nights. In a night-blooming coffee shop standing between the rainy streets, you'd find a small respite through a cup of warm drink. And these are their stories. Tuesday, September 19th, 2023. Massive job loss as large companies move out of state. What's next? Seattle West Precinct Police are losing a record number of officers in January. Social experiments, skirting between entertainment and menace. I guess this will go on for a while. I know! Speak of the man, Georgie! Officer Georgie, welcome. Evening, Endora. What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. I'd say the power lines. Probably. Yeah? What about them? Oh. That's a concern. Power has kept going on and off all night. Our machines couldn't even heat up properly. That bad, eh? Sorry. I'll take your order as soon as the machines are ready. No problem. I guess our resident writer, Miss Greenhead Fairy, isn't here tonight. You mean Freya? The one and only. Unless she's changed hair color, then my bad. It's still the same. She won't be coming around for a while, I think. Oh? Why? She's currently on a research trip for a new book. Ah! That's so. At least that's what she told me. That's too bad. The evenings won't be the same without her. No kidding. I admit it's been pretty quiet around here, but it's good for her to escape the city once in a while, to have some time to herself. Not looking too good, huh? Yeah, but I've already notified the City Lights Department. They said they'd monitor the area just in case. Don't worry, Endora. If anything happens, I'll lend you my trusty lighter. Your lighter? Uh-huh. Got it from my grandfather. A lucky charm of sorts. Never failed us in a pinch, not even once. Unless you needed to light up longer than 10 seconds. Then you're on your own. It's the thought that counts. Don't cops usually carry flashlights around anyway? Oh, we do. Always a thrill in that. Sounds like you need a vacation too. Do I ever? Goodness, finally. Thanks for waiting. I can take your order now. Great. I'm already done for the day, so no more coffee for me. Oh? No midnight patrol then? Just for tonight. Roger that. In that case, would you like to sample our new tea selection instead? We have hibiscus and blue pea available. Hibiscus and blue what? Blue pea? It's actually butterfly pea, but we call it blue pea for short. The color is really pretty. Huh. Had no idea you offered alternative stuff, Endora. No judgment here, just saying. Alternative what? Oh, it's pea, as in pea pods. Oh, not whatever else you thought it was. Got it, whoops. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Oh, this is the thing. Still remember my golden rule? Of course. No dairy for Officer Georgie. Correct. I'm sure you have all this info written down on your phone anyway. Or read even, not anyway. I can't read. I want to say yes, but some of my notes went missing after I got my phone serviced a month ago. Oops. Better write down everything you can remember then. Speaking of remembering, Freya actually left me something for you. That's so? Alright. Then I'll have one of your new teas. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just keep it simple. I want the blue. He's so pretty. Better give Freya stuff to Officer Georgie now before I forget. Oh!
Oh, stunning.
Oh, stunning. Oh, okay, I can't. Never mind. I thought I could open it up. Oh, I like that. Oh? Postcard, eh? Is she bragging at me or something? Oh. Huh. What is it? It appears she left me a message. What does it say? Nothing for you to worry about. Okay. Anyway, thanks for this. Give him my regards. You're welcome, and I will. Alright, here you go. Wow. Is this stuff really safe to drink? What's with the color? I assure you it is completely safe to drink. Yeah, I'm just playing with you, Endora. It's surprisingly mild, huh? Usually people put lemon in it. It'll change color too. Really? Yep. Unfortunately, I'm out of lemons. Didn't have enough time to get any from the store. It's fine. I remember my youngest showed me a video of something like that. You know, she's really into the new agey health stuff. I remember she made me a drink from blue algae or something. To lower my cholesterol, she said. The problem was, it tasted like dirt. I still drank it though. Nice of her to think of her dad's health. Yeah, she's swell. Between you and me though, I'll stick with coffee. But this one, I don't mind at all. Maybe I'll ask her about it later. Thanks. You're very welcome. What a storm. Got somewhere to be? I'm supposed to be home by now. My youngest has just finished all her makeup exams. Makeup exams? Yeah. Found out that for some reason or other she's been neglecting her studies. So let's just say I had a few things to say about that. How did it go? It was a disaster. Oof. But you pulled through in the end, right? Yep. Except we haven't spoken to each other for over a month now. Sorry to hear that. Anyway, the missus planned to celebrate a little tonight. making all the kids' favorite dishes, having a sister over for dinner and all that. So I'm buying the dessert pies and an olive branch of sorts. Sounds like a good plan. But as you can see, I got no pies and I'm nowhere near home. Because of the storm. That and my car's busted. All the valve cores removed and tires deflated. What? How come? Just so happens my car is the latest victim of a vandalism spree. That's a whole other thing going on. Rest easy though, we're on it. For now I need to find a way to get home fast. You can't just drop that sort of fact and expect me to have no questions. Holy! Ah! Wait, twins! You have horns too! I have horns! Hello! By Zeus, what a disaster. Welcome. Hey, what's shaking? Evening, Pops. What's up? Yeah! Thunderstorms, obviously. Touché. God, isn't the weather just awful? It's like someone up there doesn't care about the water bill or something. I'm glad you're open though, else I'd be super soaked by now. Happy you made it in time. Would you like anything to drink? Something to warm you up? That'd be great, yeah. Call you Margin. Oh, I'm Lucas, by the way. And you are? My name is Endora. And the gentleman over here is Officer Georgie. Awesome. Nice to meet you, Pops. Can I call you Pops? Close enough. Fine by me. Sweet. Uh-oh. Mrs. is calling. Ah. Alright, be back. Wish me luck. Good luck. See ya. So, can I get a cafe latte? Sure. Or maybe not. Yes? You know what? I'm not sure. You tell me. You're the pro. Okay, hear me out. You see, I used to like coffee. Heck, I loved espresso. But at some point, my stomach turned against me and decided to just hate it. Like, really hate it. You know what I mean? Right. Anyway, milk helps take the edge off. That's why I've been ordering lattes and the like. But I still miss just coffee, you know? That's why I'm wondering if you can suggest me something. What is it about coffee that you miss? The caffeine, of course. And just the overall boldness. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? Have you ever tried matcha? Nope, but isn't that just green tea? Yes, but much more concentrated. Would you like to give it a try? Sure. And one matcha for me, please. Matcha, matcha, matcha. Brew pad, what we got? Wookie, okay, bye-bye. Filling up your timeline 24/7. What does this button do? Oh, it's just the... Okay. What does this button do? Oh, he's lovely. I love Georgie. Bless him. A cup of premium matcha coming up. Man, it's super green, huh? Let's try it. What do you think? You know what? It's pretty good. Tastes a little grassy, though. But I kind of like it. I'm glad it's to your taste. I wasn't sure if you'd enjoy it as is. Why wouldn't I? Some people find the taste a bit too intense when it's served straight like this. Well, good thing I like intense. Because it makes up for the fact I'm really not. Anyhow, looking forward to your future recommendations from now on. I'll do my best. So, does anyone ever come here? What do you mean? I was trying to pin this coffee shop on my post, right? But there's, like, no trace of your place anywhere. No tags, no mentions, nothing. What's up with that? Oh. Maybe our crowd isn't as big as your usual coffee shop since we open quite late. That makes sense. What time do you guys close anyway? We're open until morning. For real? That's pretty heckin' late. You turn into a secret bar after like 2 a.m. or something? If we did, Officer George Jeffers, I would have a few things to say about that. What? That's no fun. Yes, I like him. He seems fun. Are you guys on social media at all? Not the coffee shop itself, no. Late night coffee shop that nobody talks about, huh? Interesting. We're exclusive like that. Actually, how is the sound levels? Because I know the last time I played this, I felt like the game sound was a little bit too loud. Is it okay right now? Giving it... yes, I like him. I like him. But hey, that means I can stay until the storm's over, right? Of course. Stay as long as you'd like. Sweet, thanks. I can give you a shout out on my stories if you want. Cool, thank you. Appreciate it. Your stories? Yep. Yeah, let me show you. You took the photo and posted it moments ago. That was fast. Oh? I was gonna tag your place here. I do have an account there, but I haven't seen this feature before. Oh yeah, it's a pretty new thing on Tomodachi, right? Uh-huh. Even? Ah, good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate the feedback. You can check on people's updates now. Just open the Stories tab inside the app on your phone once in a while. Those little emotes are so adorable. I keep seeing them and they're just like, oh, they're so cute. Did I read that out loud? Oh, better check it daily though, because the stories only last a day. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some juicy info when your customer's there. That's a bit... Hey, I'm just saying, people will post anything. Kidding, I'm usually more active on my tube channel anyway. But hey, since you're here, want me to tag you instead? No, thank you. Oh, they are? Oh, but they're so cute! I've never noticed them like as part of the Twitch ones before. I wonder if they're new. Or I'm just... I mean, I am observationally challenged, so that could, like, that could be why. But no, I like those. I like the little dog one earlier, too. Is it a little dog? And Cabal! The Cabal, yes, Cabal. Absolutely do. Absolutely do. Oh, they're cute. Love him. Love him. The cackle one is hilarious. I love that. That's so good. Oh, no way. I am actually following. I don't get to catch streams that often, but I have seen a load of his clips and they crack me up every single time. Very fun. Very fun. But I'm curious, what do you do exactly? You posts already seem to have a lot of reactions for a new feature. Right. I guess you can call me a lifestyle reviewer of sorts. I report on the hottest trends, on the hottest people, on the hottest places. That's fair. Whenever I've done like late streams, which is very, very rare, only on like special occasions like my anniversary stream or whatever, I'm just like, oh, I'm tired now. My brain is off. What are we doing here? And everything else in between. Wow. Does that mean this coffee shop is part of the hottest gang? Do you want it to be? Sure. For the right price, you can. Aw. Never mind then. Just kidding. My manager decides what I endorse. They help keep me on brand, so to speak. Since I said I can get too crazy sometimes. I like you. Whatever that means. Oh, lordy. Welcome back, Pops. Thanks. Is everything all right? Kind of. The missus is not happy. Oh no. Maybe I should try calling a cab. Oh no! Aha! Here we go. Rachel! Yes, sir, I am. Oh, we can like them too? That reminds me, I still need to play the DLC for Dave the Diver. It's been a while. I woke up so refreshed today. I think it's going to be a good day. Aqua! It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Ladies! Noah! Gonna be checking on the catering service I mentioned last week tonight, so iced Baileys, do not be late. Oh, yay! She said that these days youngsters read and listen to infos and advice more seriously in this format, so here I am, kiddos. Oh, Georgie. Oh! Oh, cute. Good morning. Let's do our best today too, okay? Hide! Before, to get a new place to live, you just need to go to said place, have a look, and pay the cash. Now, all these forms you need to fill. Oh, I understand. I did not before. As in, before, to get it. Okay. Read that awkwardly. Oh, Freya! 2-hour delay, not a problem. Aww, my babies! Your free trial will start tomorrow. Thank you for subscribing to our fiction plan. Aww, fiction plan free trial. Oh, wait, no, not fiction free. What is wrong with me today? Good grief! Should I have a lobotomy in the night or something? Okay. You'll have an active subscription to our fiction plan and we'll start receiving your daily short stories tomorrow. Oh, cool. Maybe I should try calling a cab. What do you think? I'd save a minute if I were you, Pops. Not good, huh? Been calling them while I was still on the lookout earlier. 1.5 hours later, here I am. There were no cabs around my station either. Did you try ordering online, Pops? Did you not see my phone? The only ordering I can do is gnome noms from around the corner of my house. Gnome noms, love that. Touché. Well, on the bright side, our power seems stable for now. Oh, famous last words. That's fantastic. Yes, get the lighter. Yes, Georgie. Hand it over, buddy. Do we have candles? I retract my statement. For what it's worth, it held out much longer than I expected. You're right. You want to borrow my lighter then, Dora? A tempting offer, but no thank you. I'm going to check on something, though, so I'll be right back. Sure, good luck. Hey, you alright? Yeah, everything's peachy. His face! I just don't like being in the dark so much. What, you're scared of the dark, kid? Duh! You never know who might jump out at you. Oh, we're in a room. Still! Don't you feel scared at all, Pops? Of course not. I do night patrols all the time. If I can grab him, I can handle him. In theory. I don't know how to feel about that at all. Huh? Did you hear something? What? I swear I heard something just now. Oh, hello. Hi. You're pretty. Hi. Holy... What? It's this. Oh, no. Whoa. Hi? Hi. I want your hair. I'm back. Sorry about that. Everything should be good for now. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy. Oh, great. Welcome. Can I place my order? Of course. What do you have? Although our arsenal is limited at the moment, we still have the usual fare. Coffee, tea, and herbal drinks. I'd like something soothing for my throat. And for my mind. Tough day at work. If you have no particular drink in mind if I suggest trying our new blue pea latte? Blue pea latte? Get in line! Could you make it pretty? I'll try my best. Okay. One blue pea latte with art, please. So that would be... I think? Yeah, double milk makes it a latte. I think. Yes! I'm a fruit bowl! Oh, I forgot. Hang on, how do I want to do this? Oh, yeah, that was it. Well, kind of. I don't know what that is. That also didn't work out how I thought it might. And a smiley face, a very devilish smiley face, but there we go. Ta-da! Artiste. Thank you for waiting. Here you go. I hope that face isn't how bad the art is. I'm so sorry. It's blue? Yes, but rest assured, it is all natural. I see. It's pretty. Dabba-dee-dabba-da. How'd you like it? It's good. Thank you. You are very welcome. Is the power okay now? Yes, the city department is making sure of it. Awesome. Now can we just wait until the storm's over? Well, about that. The news said the storm will go on until midnight at the very least. What? Would have been nice if I had my car. There are several road closures due to flooding also. Well done. So basically you're saying we are stuck. Afraid so. At least for a little while. Georgie. I'm in deep trouble. What's wrong with your car, Pops? Yeah, you didn't finish explaining it earlier. I have questions. Just didn't want to alarm you, Endora. His tires got flattened. For real? Yep. There's been some vandalism going around recently. Somebody keeps removing valve cores and deflating tires from parked cars around the West Precinct. Huh. Why? Maybe someone's a collector? Or got too much time on their hands, no clue yet. Anyhow, our station lot was getting repaved, so a few of us had to park outside today. Oh, you know the rest. Did everyone's cars get affected too, Pops? Nope. Just mine. Oh. That's so weird. You're so chill about it. Yeah. Maybe because there's no real damage done, other than wasting my time. Oh, my co-workers aren't so cool about it. The recent mass resignations have left us severely understaffed. Additionally, companies are moving away due to the tax hike, so there are protests happening. Which means tensions are high all around. That doesn't sound good. Don't I know it? Anyway, we caught the culprit on CCTV. So I'll be looking into it starting tomorrow. Just hoping it won't get any crazier in the meantime. Could it just be a prank, Pops? You think so? Yeah. With what's been going on lately, the suspicion would land elsewhere, right? So the culprit may think they won't get caught. Are you speaking from experience? If I say yes, would you let it slide? Depends on what you did. Harsh. Oh, I love him. I really do love Georgie. I'm so glad he's back. I wonder who else is back, though. He is. But I'm serious. Prank videos are like their own genre online, you know? Ah! Oh, I miss him. People watch that kind of stuff? Oh, yeah. It's all about cheap thrills, Pops. And a good way to make money, too, if you play your cards right. Oh? The crazier your shtick is, the more views you get. Which means more ad money. Lather, rinse, repeat until you push them just a bit too far. Yes! I kept smacking my hand! Yes, he did wolf out a little bit. And then you get the nuke and everything will just go poof and disappear. Won't stop anyone from doing it all over again, though. Because really, all you need to get started is a camera phone and Wi-Fi. Everything else comes down to timing and luck. You sure know a lot about this. Maybe I should bring you in for questioning. Oh no, my manager would kill me! Joking. Anyhow, a high-risk, high-reward opportunity with a low entry barrier. Sounds like something else. Oh yeah, anything goes for views. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I'm on a break at the moment. Oh? It's a long story. Been wanting to change the direction of my show for a long time now. What's wrong with it? Well, the views are declining, for one. Why? Not enough pranks? Harsh! Nah, I haven't done those things in a long time. Not that I ever want to get back into it. Anyways, I'm not in a position where I can take that kind of risk yet. Even if I'm totally up for trying something new. Because people don't like change. I don't like change! That's right. Yet they get bored easily, too. Today's good might be trash tomorrow. So it feels like I'm battling a daily paradox sometimes. Creatures of habit indeed. Hello, Dragoon. Welcome, welcome. So glad you could join us. How you doing? You make it sound like the continuity of your work depends on... depends on the audience's whims, kid. I guess you could say that. Why? Pardon? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I was unable to avoid overhearing you. It's alright, I know I'm loud. Can you explain what you mean by why? Do you think the audience is always right? Of course not. Then why place so much emphasis on what they want? Why must you follow their whims? I mean, it all comes down to numbers, right? Halloon! A single opinion might be easy to negotiate with. Maybe even 10 or 100. Still doable. But to influence the opinion of thousands, millions, not so easy. So my belief is, if you can't fight them, join them. Then change things slowly from the inside out. Sure it is. There's no way it can work. No? Why'd you think that? My apologies for not providing contacts. You don't have to, I was just curious. Considering I intruded, it is only fair. I admit that I'm not a big fan of online activities. I find people's conduct there very loathsome. That's a strong word. Right? Right. I'm with her. 2 years ago, I uploaded my singing reel online in preparation for my audition as a soprano. Soprano, really? That's cool. Can I see it? I took it down. Oh, why? I believe she's getting to it, kid. Right, okay. Oh, you know what? She might be. It was something done out of necessity. I recorded the reel using my phone at home. Since I have no previous theatre experience to show, it was not of the highest quality, I admit. Even so, I did post it to a video site, mainly to add the link to my applications. Though I'm not sure if it helped at all, as my attempts have yet to yield results. Right. However, one day my application received an unexpected response from an auditioner. It was a polite rejection. However, they left me with a curious suggestion. What did they say? They highly recommended that I moderate my video's comment section. So I checked. It was a lot. What happened? The comment section was teeming with plenty of strong opinions, if they can even be called that. What? They were a lot of comments telling me to stop screaming and to take my video down. Because they didn't want to get cursed and die. I think she might be a banshee. What's with that nonsense? Others questioned my sanity for knowingly spreading bad luck with my voice. Many others also wanted to know who and where my handler was. Since there's no such thing as sentience for us banshees, I suppose. That's real effed up. That's horrible. Even with the Vindication Act in place, those POS still exist, huh? The Vindication Act? Global treaty to recognize the sentiency and rights of non-sapients. Sapient refers to any species that is intelligent and bipedal, like humans, elves, orcs, gnomes, halflings. You know the type. Huh. Yeah, like, even a satyrs got added pretty late into the game too, you know? Oh, but shouldn't you fit the bill right away? She is. Yeah, we're all born male. And we didn't really have the best reputation either. Anyway, it took a while for us to finally get recognized by international law. Since the further you are from the likeness of the main six, the slower the process will be. So I'm sure it's been way harder for you, lady. Our numbers are extremely low. Others being unfamiliar with our existence is not surprising to us. Still, doesn't make it right. But I get it now. Your disdain for the internet. I'm impressed you seem very chill about it. Chill? Do I look chill? Oh, the light. How can you be chill when such blatant disrespect is thrown in your face like that? Whoa. Don't you wonder? What gives them the right to be so vile? Who do they think they are? Pray tell, what do they feel when they commit such offensive acts? Do they derive some sort of perverse pleasure from others' suffering? The audacity, I can't. I see the anonymity, I can't even say that word. Why is that word so hard to say? Of talking through screens has afforded people the comfort of disrespecting others without suffering a direct hit to their face for it. Damn it, not again. Anonymity. I can say it. Anonymity. Aluminumums. Just a second, please. Okay. Ah, thank goodness. Hmm? No, Georgie. It's just not right. That kind of behavior is just not right. I'm sorry. I've gone too far. It's all right. I admit, I just don't want to hear that the audience is always right. Because that means my dream has run aground before I can even try. How about if I help you? Look, I get what you're going through. As a satyr, I had to deal with plenty of numbskulls trying to tear me down to justify their own inferiority complexes. So believe me when I tell you this. You've got what it takes to turn the tables on them. How? Easy. You got to sell yourself. Whoa, kid, slow down. I might be lax, but I still work for the law. No, Pops, not that kind. Honestly, I don't know much about the opera scene, but I know sirens dominate a huge chunk of the soprano roles, am I right? Yes. It's as if they were made for the role. Exactly. So, this is a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which means no matter what you do or how hard you try, you'll always be an outlier. Therefore, if you just compete based on your skills alone, sorry to say this, but you probably won't make it. Wait, hear me out. Oh. Oh no, but that was so sweet. You've got one awesome thing all those sirens don't have. A story. Story? Yeah. Imagine a banshee who dreams of becoming a lead soprano, or whatever it is you wish to do on the stage. Pursuing her dream in the midst of all sirens, despite all the odds stacked against her. Isn't that a great narrative? But you haven't even heard my singing yet. Have you? Indeed. I'd love to, of course. But honestly, that doesn't matter as much as you think. What? Our goal is to get your story stuck in people's heads first. Most people will just scoff at it because of their own dumb assumptions, which is exactly what we want. And then we'll blow all their expectations away. By putting you on stage. What stage? And how? Don't worry, I have my ways. No matter how you sing, everybody will be surprised seeing you there. And that's when you'll get your time to really shine. What are you talking about? No! What? Why? I just want the chance to properly sing. To show what I'm made of, regardless of what I am. I know, and I'm offering you a possible way in. No offense, but all of this sounds like you're just... It's as if you're just trying to sell a caricature of me. Of course not, no way! But ouch, that kind of hurt a little bit. I'm sorry for being rude. But I don't know you. And you don't know me. She is! So how am I supposed to consider everything you said? When you don't even know my name? Well, what you've been doing hard work. If what you've been doing had worked at all, I would have asked for your name already, don't you think? Hey. I don't know where you were going with that, but I think you went too far, kid. What the hell are you talking about? Ah, crap. Hey, look, Storm seems to be easing up. I'll be taking my leave. Right. Thank you for coming, Miss... Riona. Miss Riona. We hope to see you again. I want to see. Oh, it's so pretty. It is. Oh, no. No, let's not get razor feelings throat. Let's not do that. Our conversation certainly took an odd turn. So let me make this point. For all the words you spoke earlier, I feel few were actually intended for me. Take care. Have a safe trip. Sorry about all that. I messed up, didn't I? Can't say, kid. This old man is still trying to figure out what just happened. Oh, man. Don't know what came over me, Pops. I get too hyped up sometimes and lose my cool. Sorry, just a sec. It's my manager. The road closure is over, so he's picking me up now. Oh, that's wonderful. Nice. By the way, do you need a ride, Pops? I can drop you off wherever, no problem. Thanks, kid, but it's alright. I'm sure the cabs will start rolling around soon. You sure? Yep. Alrighty. I guess I'll be seeing you guys around. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again. Yeah. Hey, Endora. Yes? No, it's nothing. Okay then. See you soon, Endora, Pops. Have a safe trip. Well, that was a show and a half. No kidding. Feels like I'm ready to just call it a day. As soon as I get my cab, I'll get out of your hair, Endora. Oh, please, you know I don't mean it like that. Not gonna lie, though. Listening to those two got me thinking for a little bit. About me and my youngest daughter, Missy. Maybe I was too hard on her, but I don't know. When you're a parent, it's hard to choose between supporting your kids' ideas or stopping them from taking things too far. It's always a fine line to tread for sure. Yep. Uh-oh. It's the missus. You know what? I think I better go. At least if she hears the rain outside, she'll get less mad at me. Please try not to get sick. Kidding, but I better go though. You take care in closing, Endora. Will do. Hope you get a cab soon. Thanks. See ya. Ugh, what a day. I better clean up and then... Huh? What's this? An old metal lighter with an interesting design carved on it. Someone must have forgotten this. Better keep it safe over here. It exudes an interesting feel. Okay, now let's wrap this up. Galaxy Mint Tea. Oh, that's pretty. Witness the morphing nebula as the lemon is poured into the cup. Magical and refreshing. Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Excuse me. Future of dating, how AI might steal your potential... Stupid meme picture. Your potential mates with increasing sentiency. Morris Lester's conviction stands after appeal rejected. The controversial motive behind an ex-fire agent's investigation. A deep dive. A day off, first time in a while. Gridlock traffic on I-5 through downtown. Avoid if you must. I'm gonna like everybody's post. Is your dream coming true? Mine might. Good morning. Ha. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I will read the stories. Oh, okay. Sorry. If Capella Ever Falls by Relia Almat, September 20th, 2023. That star is called Capella, the little goat of Auriga, the charioteer. She looks up to where I pointed, her neckline a constellation of its own. The little goat falls off. Do you think we'll get a wish? She asks between yawns. Well, I don't think that's how falling stars work, but maybe. I wonder if I bore her at times like this. Late on my balcony, the two of us and the stars. Still don't know much about her. It's scary to get to know someone new. An entirely new sky to discover, where all the celestial objects are yet to form a sign. Where's the brightest star of her night? Which constellation does she display proudly in her north sky? What object does she hide between the dark clouds? Is there a place for me in her nights? When I ask that, I know I'm avoiding the real question. Is there a place for her in my nights? I still don't know if I actually am in love with her or if she's just a slightly above average looking girl who happens to fit my ideal style. A cute girl who's not afraid of wearing her own aesthetic. An unironic, slightly gothic, dark academia girl. Exactly my type. I'm still figuring out if I want to show her my own night, to reserve one spot by the northern space for her to shine. Am I ready to love, or was I just lonely and she happened to be there, the empty space beside me? What does she think of me? Do we actually match each other well, or is that just what Tinder says? There's still so much that I don't know about her, and it's scary to think about. Does she like Murakami too? What would she think of me if she knew my playlist is mostly emo songs? How badly was she hurt by her ex-lovers? When does she think we will end? I shiver thinking about it. I hope it's the night's gentle breeze and not my anxiety. She puts her head on my shoulder, signaling me to hold it closer. Maybe it's the night breeze after all. Or perhaps she knows how scared I am to try and let her in. Perhaps she has shown me her galaxies in bits and pieces over everything. In her goodnight texts, with those little Japanese smile emoji. The way she speaks to me. The way she puts her head on my chest. As if she trusts me already. Maybe while I'm sitting here, scared of loving her, she already has a constellation named after me. I look up to where Auriga shines. Her breath feels warm on my chest. I hope I have enough time to learn everything there is to know about her. So one day I'll know every little thing about her until the sky map is etched into my heart. And if Capella ever falls, I hope that maybe I can use my one wish to replace Capella with a star named after her and have her stay there, the margin of my starry night. Oh, I don't know. I would hope that if it is Freya, she would use her name. Thank you for your daily check-in. Mwah, Jumpy, welcome. So glad you could join us. How you doing? The weather seems better tonight. Welcome. Hello, sir. Back so soon? Hell yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Aw, good to know. Is everything okay? Oh, yeah. Kind of. Maybe. Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but low-key. I was kind of hoping the lady from yesterday would be here again. High-key. Oh, you're my first customer today. I can see that. I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me. But never mind for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway. But dang, Endora, this place is really empty, huh? Right now, yeah, that's about right. The regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now. Yeah, Pops too. You mean Officer Georgie? Yep, he's a regular, right? Right. Not every day, but he does come around that time as well. We see. Then wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later? True. But new customers tend to drop by around this time. Huh. You got me there. Either way works out for me. Because I'm here to do some work. Oh? I might be on hiatus, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff. So, got some editing to do. If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall under the table. Sweet, thanks. However, there's no Wi-Fi here. Huh? What is this, the Ice Age? Maybe that's why this place is so empty. Maybe. I'm joking. At least your brand game is on point here. Brand game? I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing. Or something like that. No? Thank you for the head pats. Honestly, I never thought about it that way. But that sounds legit. Sure, why not? In that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to the link in my bio. The licensing fee is free since you're so cool. Thanks? Joking. Anyway, guess I better get a move on over there, huh? Oh, thank you for hanging out with us, Sleepy. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care of yourself, and I hope we see you again soon. Mwah. Bye for now. Take care. There you go. Now I'm ready to place my order. And I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight? I've got to stay fresh and awake. So maybe a cafe latte? Oh, no, wait. Can you make a custom drink? Like a cafe latte with lots of honey? I mean, a lot of honey. Like a whole beehive of it? Well, I remember tasting more honey than milk. So might as well. Can you try making that for me? I'll do my best. Great. Cafe latte with lots of honey, please. Coffee, milk, and honey. That's no. Coffee, honey, milk. Maybe? It has a fancy name, so I'm guessing so. And... Blip. There you go. Fancy. Here you go, lots of honey. Thanks. You even made it look so fancy. Yeah, sure. Now, time to give this a try. Cheers. How is it? Super. This is exactly how I remembered it. I'm glad it's to your taste. Actually, it's not. This is too sweet even for me. But it's something I drank a lot back in the day. Gives you lots of energy when you got nothing else to eat. Huh. What is it? So you had them in place of meals? Kind of, yeah. I didn't have a lot of spare cash back then. Heck, I couch surfed a lot. Until eventually I moved into my old group's house. But anyway, yeah. Sure takes me back. What is it? I was thinking maybe that's the reason you can't handle coffee anymore. You think? Yeah. As much as I love coffee, drinking it to replace meals isn't really recommended. Even with lots of honey? Even with lots of honey. And milk. Milk too? It all turns into acid in your stomach. Oh. So, not great if that was all you had. Right. That makes too much sense. What a bummer. Sorry. No. You just solved one of my life's biggest mysteries, probably. So thanks for that. As long as it helps. Now I can't look at Bee and Buzzy the same way ever again. Aqua! Metal! I probably should have waited. Actual fun, please. Social media connoisseur. Hello there. I'm gonna wait to look at those next time. What a nice surprise! Long time no see, you two. Hi, Andorra. It's been a while. How have you been? Oh, we were in the area, so we thought we'd stop by. I'm glad you did. Right. It's not like you were trying to change the subject or anything. Look, Aqua. All I want is for you to reread their terms carefully. And I just want to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all just hypothetical anyway, right? The way you're talking about it doesn't reflect that. And it really bothers me. Okay, I admit, maybe I got a bit too excited about it. But putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. Because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out there. Although we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe those are just what I need. To motivate me to work harder. And we can complete it. Motivate you, you say? Ha! That's just pure recklessness, you know that. Aqua, I know you're not... Look, let's just give it a rest for now, okay? Okay. Oh dear. Ahem. Oh, hey Andorra. Hello. Sorry you had to see that. No, it's fine. We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle. It's really, really fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're both here. After such a long while. So, can I get you anything to drink? Yes, just give me a moment. Take your time. How about you, Miss Myrtle? I'll have a spiced milk tea. Spiced in what way? Some cinnamon would be good. Or whatever you think is better. Okay. I have one spiced milk tea. One Shire Denny, sashaying in. Thanks. Enjoy. How is it? Good? Think you nailed it. Glad to hear that. Did you say Shire Denny? Yes. I put a little cardamom and other spices in it. Just so it lives up to the spiced part, at least. I see. I suppose you tried it because of the documentary I told you about the other day? Yeah. Watched it yesterday while pulling an all-nighter. Sounded interesting, but I couldn't remember the name. I guess I'm ready to order too. Certainly. What will it be? I see you have new tea selections on the shelves. Are those butterfly flowers I see? Yes, good eye. I've had them before. Pretty often, actually. Especially in the office. How do you like it prepared usually? I like it best when brewed with a lot of mint. Could you make it that way for me? Sure thing. Then I'll have a blue pea tea with lots of mint, please. Mint. Aqua's tranquility. I like that. One specialty coming up. Thank you. Looks nice, doesn't it? I was going to comment on that. The color reminds me of the sea. Yes. How is it? It's really good. I'm happy you like it. When I feel very anxious, I often make this tea. But usually I put a little sugar and lemon salt in it too. Really? Salt? Yes. So what's next? You gonna try that salted butter tea too? I thought you were the one who was going to try it, Myrtle. As if. I couldn't even begin to imagine how that'd taste. Though I wonder how different that'd be from just using plain cream. Still, no on the salt. I told Myrtle about a documentary on hot drinks around the world the other day. They had a lot of strange recipes. You should try watching it too, Andorra. Who knows? It might inspire you to make some new drinks. Sure, sounds interesting enough. What's the documentary called? Overflowing Warmth, Comforting Beverages Around the World. The name sounds plain, but the content can be a bit unique. But it's got plenty of normal drinks too. I'll check it out later. Thanks, Miss Aqua. You're welcome. And now I'm ready to tackle the night. Work's piling up? Yes, but it's fine, really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game. Your game? Oh! The one that got showcased at Gax something? Is it Gaxpo? Alright, Gexpo. That's the one. Cool. I heard it's hard to get showcased there. So you must be really good. Oh, no. I mean... I couldn't have done it without Myrtle's help here. For real? You got like an insider entrance or something? Oops. Sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time. Anyhow, don't mind me. Please, continue. She got interest from one of her favorite publishers. Is that so? Yes. At Expo, one of their reps came up to my booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it. I had to stay behind in the hotel to fix a mess in my company's files. Yes, it was too bad. I was really nervous on my own. Anyway, the rep and I talked about my game a bit. They seemed interested and there was talk about publishing my game. Ah. At the time, I thought they were just being nice. Huh. So they actually emailed me a draft of their contract last week. Sounds like great news. Am I wrong? Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They're one of my favorite publishers after all. Right. But, not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything. The terms weren't too great. So you do get it. And by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything. That's true. But I still want to act in good faith. What for? Their terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith. If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost. Alright, sorry about that. To sum it up, they're going to invest in the game and cover all the necessary expenses. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution, and all that. Okay. But if I'm unable to meet the deadline or refuse to adhere to their request for changes, or breach any of the stated agreements in the contract, many of which are rather questionable, I must return all of their money regardless of my progress on the game. What? And it won't be cheap at all, mind you. I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of the game. I don't know what to say. That can't be right, can it? So what if they're the ones who breached the contract? I get to keep my game. Okay. That's it? Oh, no, that's not all. I'll have to return any of the unused investments too. What? That's what I said. Pardon me, but are they for real? I said that too. There's still plenty more, but, it's alright. I think I got the gist of it. When I first read it, I thought, maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft. I suppose, yes. I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice. I see. It's a trash contract, Aqua. I know, I get it. But it's just, I keep thinking, you know? What if this is how all the contracts are? What if this is the best I could get? It's not, though. But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle? Or not? Is that really what's important here? Right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense. It would be nice if you heard what I'm actually saying, and not what you think I'm saying. What do you mean by that? Sorry, just a second. Oh. I think I better go. I have to help prepare a report for the presentation tomorrow. All right. Are you gonna be okay? Yes, I think so. How about you, Myrtle? I think I'll stay for a bit. Oh. Okay. Then I'll see you around, Endora. Bye, Miss Aqua. Safe trip home. Are you alright? Yeah. I just got so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions? Such as... She asked if I'd still be willing to help should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Or anything I say for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up. That's a good point. But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she still may worry. If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy. That should do it, right? Unless you did and she's not convinced, then I don't know. I thought, if I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Ooh, I see. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have the time, so basically you're not sure if you want to commit? What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Things change when you start involving money. In anything. Well, can't really argue with that. I know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from the small guys. And find a way to pluck things they want from the project, then trash the rest. No respect for the effort whatsoever. That publisher may be one of her favorites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company. Especially with that garbage contract. It really shows what they truly are. Right. I really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell with her game. We're also not bound by some brand company rules or anything. So brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas into the game is interesting and more enjoyable. A good change from what I do during the day as a game designer. Right. I just wanted to understand that I'm just worried about her. All valid reasons. Yeah, Endora's right. Though I wonder, did you say any of that to your palador? What? Why would I do that? Why would you not do that? Not to be creepy or anything, but when I overheard you guys, it's creepy. Right, sorry. So, me being creepy aside, obviously you thought a lot about this. But like, if all you talked about was how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said, phew. If I were in her position, I'd feel pretty bummed too. Because I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back, you know? Like, if they even cared at all. It sounds like the project is her baby. Just like you said, work and relationships don't mix well. So it wouldn't be too far out if she worries about all the same stuff you do. Right? Now, having said that, I feel even more like an ass about what happened yesterday. Hindsight is really 2020, huh? I guess it can come off that way. I just thought it would be given she'd understand where I'm coming from. But maybe I'm taking things for granted. It's me who didn't trust her. And I just didn't want things to change. Embarrassing. Some friend I am, huh? I'm leaving. Alright. I hope everything will turn out well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, bye. Phew. What a night. And I didn't get anything done at all. That's too bad. Was that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like in general. Well, you seem used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time, but often enough. Cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk. I do? Well, feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual. Which is kind of weird. But also weirdly cathartic. I'll take that as a compliment, I think. You should! It's a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure. But great for self-reflection. Good point. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? Fidget spinner with a social media handle printed on its back. A fidget spinner? My old business card. The lady from yesterday comes again. Would you give that to her? You mean Miss Riona? Yes, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online with just her first name. If that's even her real name. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her, so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right? It really depends on the person. An influencer's contact info for a certain someone. Do you think she'll throw it away? Honestly? Can't really say. Well, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now. Sure. No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve. How about writing down your email instead? It'll feel a bit more personal that way. You think so? I thought she'd be more comfortable about contacting me if it's less personal. That's why I figure her DMing me would be better. But then again... Nah, you're right. A direct line will be better here. But what if she throws it away? At least you'll have sincerely tried? True that. Alright. I'll trust your judgment, Endora. A piece of paper with Lucas's Tomodachi username and phone number written on it. In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet. Thanks, Endora. You're the best. Ah! I'm best friends! Get rid of all the little notification numbers. Aw, man. Better go before the rain gets worse. See you around, Adora. Don't work too hard, okay? Thanks. Safe trip. Take care. Phew. What a day. Ginger presides over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. Oh, ow! Thursday, September 21st, 2023. UFO spotted by Space National Guard fighters this morning. Always change your OTPs. Government advice on preventing data leaks baffles everyone. What? Gobbly Labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be. The price of happiness. The cashier rang me $13 for 2 packs of cigarettes I chose from behind the counter. Should be enough to keep me sane for 4 days if I carefully smoke 10 sticks per day. I lit one as soon as I left the convenience store. 9 cigarettes left for today. I checked my phone as I walked to the cafe I usually do my writing at. Spotify just charged me its monthly fee, $10. Seeing that my last wrap was 80,000 minutes and more, that was a tenner well spent. I closed the Spotify notification along with some email notifications about the permanent jobs I was hoping to get. All polite rejections. Freelanced for a little bit more, so it seemed. I stubbed out my cigarette in the trash can by the cafe's door before brushing the ashes that managed to claim some spots on my discounted flannel shirt. The cafe was completely empty, except for the clearly uni students struggling over their assignments. People with proper jobs don't work in a cafe, after all. They worked in tall buildings with ID cards and fancy suits. The kind of people who had their lives figured out with every expenses planned and are well into their 80s. I sat in the smoking area. A cup of $2 iced coffee stood tall beside my laptop. Droplets of condensation playfully racing each other to the table. Some droplets stayed on the brim of the cups, as if planning their way down, finding the smoothest path possible. I cheered for those droplets figuring out their track, not knowing what lies at the bottom of the plastic cup, not knowing if they can even make it there either. And so I began typing. I had to cover this economic research paper by some Nobel Prize winner about the amount of money they need to make per year to achieve optimal living conditions. It's $75,000 per year, by the way. That number, for an immigrant who just started chasing the American dream, like me, was sky high. I do pay a fortune for my beat-up apartment. The monthly cost for the subway alone is above $100. If I count my yearly expenses, as responsible adults should, they should reach about that amount, if not more. I wondered if that meant I was living optimally. I mean, I sure as hell was not, but I wondered. Maybe the price of happiness is different for each person. Maybe those Nobel winners didn't count the price of addiction, or depression, or other words society categorizes as mental health conditions. Have they accounted for the price of antidepressants and sleeping pills in that 75 grand? That is the cost for some people to be able to sleep and function. I was damn sure it wasn't included in that number. Maybe people born with more scars in their bodies have to pay more to be happy. And to think that happy is such a sadly abstract unit of measure. How do you even measure happiness in numbers? In the amount of possessions one has in their bedroom? The number of children you have and how their upbringing is facilitated by the digits on your bank account? In how many times you smiled in a day? The last one is how you measure happiness. Do fake smiles count? See? Too many variables. And I had to present all this bullshit in a 700-word or less article. 700 words or less article that'd be rewarded with $100 if I got enough clicks. It still hasn't and probably never will. So do you think this number is the right price for your happiness? Let us know in the comment section. I ended my article on that cheerful note, ignoring the irony of the question itself. Just like I ignored my fifth cigarette slowly burning down on the ashtray. Another wasted payment to cover the price of happiness. 5 cigarettes left for today. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. Feels like a night for old friendships. And new acquaintances. Is anyone there? Kitty? Hello? You gave me a start. You're a Nekomimi, right? You gonna transform any second now? Meow. Oh, maybe not. Noah! Hey, Andorra. And hey, new customer. Meow. Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is a coffee drinking sort of cat. No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat then? I'm not quite sure. It's my first time seeing this little one. Meow. Are you sniffing me, kitty? Did you want cuddles? All right, no cuddles. Cat. Indeed. I wonder if it's lost. But it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute, though. Would make a nice mascot. I always think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats. Right. No, he's sleeping. Anyhow, it's been a little while. It has. Last time we saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly? Mostly work as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodachi. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not unfun. That's a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going... I might need a drink before I answer that. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milky and soothing, with just a bit of warm spice. I'm gonna hit my pillow soon, so something that will help me sleep. And I can see you have snazzy new ingredients. We have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. That sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and warm spice, please. Hibiscus, milk, and warm spice. Oh, that's cute! Meow. Aw, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Meow. Here goes the mascot. Maybe it'll come back later? I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions. Even if they're often rather mysterious ones. That's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Noah. Ooh, this smells lovely. It also has a lovely color. And it tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you, Endora. You're always a sight for sore taste buds. Or something. I'm glad you like it. I love it. Right, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course? Oh, yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. Bailey's is still very much my person, with the long ears and all. So none of those pesky cold feet. That sounds like good news. No cold feet and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. That doesn't sound like good news. Yeah. It's just such a big thing, you know? I feel like that's all we talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. I look at all these weddings on Tomodachi, and they all do this special over-the-top stuff. That's where your problem lies. Stop comparing. I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavors, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding. And I earn a good living, so I can cover most of it. Bai wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I am concerned. Both about Bai dropping all his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. Sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, trying to make sure everyone's happy. One moment, I need to rearrange myself. Oh god, ow pain. Sorry. I keep smacking stuff. Ow! Maybe. But I guess that's unavoidable, right? Neil! Oh, hello, Neil? Not Neil? Is this the space person you told me about weeks ago? The one who used to come to the cafe? I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They don't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver, and he looked rather more human. I see. This is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. Oh. Beg your pardon? This isn't quite that kind of place. Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption. It sounds like your research was based on Orc Westerns. Is there anything wrong with Orc Westerns? We rather enjoyed them. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? It would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is, the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want things and sometimes get jealous of others. But also how they help each other out. And how they fall in love. Sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. I guess we do. Are your people very different in that respect? We are. Although we want things too. But it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them all? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess. It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen. Cinema from the 1920s will certainly agree with you. But, pardon me, you're not Neil, are you? Or Silver? Indeed we are not. Our name is Amanda. So there are several of you here on Earth. There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. This is not the topic of our present conversation. No, you wanted a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similarly to what the Purple Earthling has been doing. The Purple Earthling? That is certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the 4 appendages Earthling? Do you need my horns in my ears? Miss Amanda, we really avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages. Oh, we apologize, but we cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua. Lua. Lua? Lua. Yes? It has a very pleasing sound. Oh. Well, thank you. We wish to absorb some liquid matter, as Lua has been doing. Of course. And do you have an idea of what it is, what kind of, liquid matter that might be? Something bright-colored and memorable. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure, Adora. It's quite all right. We were born to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? We want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks. To bipeds with female denominations. Our research has determined the behavior to be undesirable in 99.9999% of occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed. So, you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. Ginger, ginger. Ooh. I like that. Blue lightning. A blue lining coming right up. This is very vivid indeed. Now let's try it. This is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well-deserved, Endora. And what kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word is getting around. Soon this place will become a hipster den. I should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places only before they become cool? Touché. I guess you'll be stuck with me a while longer. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation? We heard about you from our sibling formerly known as Neil. I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den, this is an alien den. You should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound like a rather different type of place. So what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in this cafe. We are on this planet on a research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps. It is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as to rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's more than good enough. You are very kind. Endora has mentioned your sibling a few times. I think Silver, right? Indeed, we are part of the same hive mind. A hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing. But doesn't that make appointments less useful? That would have been true some time ago. But Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to the hive mind grows tenuous. Oh. That must feel a little lonely. To lose your connection to your family when you've been so close. Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's, when you think about other people and they're not here, and that makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than a 61% certainty. Hi everyone. Hi Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. I apologize. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi! I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I heard a lot about you. Have you? You probably pictured me, in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Amanda. Yes? You should know that I have been missing you a lot. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told that this is the name of the feeling we have when we think about you. That's... I just... Bring it in. Bring what? Oh! That is one long hug. So cute. I can hear you now. Ahem. Right. As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you haven't changed. You have, and yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again, and your presence is similar to what it always was. It makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink, as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. Indeed they are! Noodle, welcome, welcome. So glad you could join us. How you doing? The mission? Oh, didn't Adora tell you about that? Not really. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting in those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda's right. I'd like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I'd like something new and unique. I want to explore all these new sensations. But nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. And maybe a bit of freshness to it. Something new. Ooh, but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue then, please. Okay, so... blue, sweet, and refreshing. Flower bed. One bright flower bed for this silver person. This definitely looks unique. I can't wait to try it. Oh, yum! It's delicious. Drinking through my mouth makes such a difference. To be honest, I never expected to like it this much. But now I can never get enough of it. Drinking through the glove does look uncomfortable. It is a very different experience. Not entirely unpleasant. No, it's also nice in its own way. But it doesn't convey taste in the way a mouth does. It's much more about the sensation, which definitely makes it intense. But I'm happy to get to drink Endora's creations the way they were intended. As for the mission... yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well... the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date? It's a step you need to take before, coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, you get to know the person. Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, to be honest. But in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect. In ways I wouldn't. And every time I learn something new. About earthly species. That too, certainly. But mostly about myself. That's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with a person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself. That sounds complicated. We need to make further computations to understand. It's different from what we used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you've got it figured out. Surely your date should go well enough. Thank you, you're very kind. And if I may say so myself, I think I have made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone is busy running around, and people aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. Sounds like you tried. Yes, I tried several times. I even stood on a plaza for a few hours with a date me placard around my neck. That is, Not an optimal strategy, yes. I've realized that since. People mostly seemed a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid my work doesn't attract the right sort. I didn't know you'd found a job, Silver. Ah, yes, I did a few months ago. I decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean Endora has competition? Not at all, I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition. Interesting. Anyway, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts, like I did when I had just arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too. But the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded it is... Based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess... absolute 0. That is accurate. Oh no. Do you know why? If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little... No, it feels a lot... alien. Please expand your explanation. Do you mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms. But it feels impossible to connect to them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried months ago. But now it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm a part of it to some extent. I feel like if I can just reach out to it, I'll find understanding. But then I do reach out, and I only find silence. That's pretty sad. Sorry I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about that at all. I'm just wondering if I've got friends I can set you up with. But they all have partners. You're very kind, Lua. I'll find some sort of way eventually. It's pretty important that I do. It is an existential issue for some people. We will help. I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's still... You were not looking for conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to Hive Mind, and you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yes, that's true, but... We are a Hive Mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help. It does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a lot like a hive mind sometimes. And there's no harm in trying, right? Well... Then I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our hive powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds of success at 100%. I like your confidence. Amanda always was a force of nature. We do not know what that means. But it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for... Wait. What is... We have to go. Now. But... What happened? Ugh. I'll explain everything later. Sorry, Endora, Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time, let's go. Well, that was odd. Yes, that was a rather sudden departure. I hope they're gonna be alright. Oh, it's you! Good evening. Evening, Mr. Agent. You two know each other? The agent here has been asking about our customers in the past. But I trust tonight he's come for a late night coffee? Sadly, no. I'm here on official business. Sounds serious. It is. Very serious, Miss Lua. Miss Lua and Indora. You know why I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax return months ago. I did buys at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. You two. You take me for a fool? We would never. Let me make myself clear then. We have there been any have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong. And we don't have to answer any of your questions. Actually nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here. So I just suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere and leave this place in Indora alone. My investigation? Your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent. And trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing. Not yet, at least. Cookie Warlock, welcome, welcome. So glad you could join us. How you doing? Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Suit yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you. Lua, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still a succubus. I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yes. I wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silva for a while now. Back when Silva was called Neil and looked like Amanda. It doesn't make me like him anymore. I came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if oh my gosh. Even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed. You didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID key card. Shame if someone were to lose it. Well, the agent had this on him and now he doesn't anymore. Sneaky! Naughty Indora! Didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure someone creative could find uses for it. My sentiments exactly. Well, I guess you have some time to consider what to do with it. And who to pass it on to. Indeed. Anyway, it shook me more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's really not your fault. But I'm gonna go and spend some time with my fiancé now. Which will be all of 30 seconds before I start snoring on his shoulder. That sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me. Will do. This agent looks like he's going to be trouble. A seemingly important ID key card. But tomorrow's another day. Tea with milk mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups, originally from Malaysia. Thank you for your daily check-in, mwah. Friday, September 22nd, 2023. Negan, welcome, welcome. So glad you could join us. How you doing? Atlantic countries to sign multi-billion-dollar deal for education system improvement. What returning to the office means for the Nekomimis. Woodpecker almost pecked through whole utility pole. wrong, strong beak even. This rainy season sure is something. How are you feeling, Miss Rachel? Rachel! Ah! As good as I can be. Oh, the story. Oh, she's looking so cute! Oh my god! Excuse me. Where the love is. I often find it scary how he seems to always know what I want. Thank you for your head pat. Like this late morning, he took the rest of the leftover coffee in the pot to the kitchen and added some cold milk ice and caramel syrup to it, before bringing it back to the small table we were working at. Yeah, 1 cup of morning coffee, and yet you still look tired, Mom. Couldn't figure out if it was the perfect amount of syrup he added or the little smile he wore that made the now iced caramel latte so delicious. With him, it's always a bit of both. Thank you, my good sir. Just what I and this report needed. One of my favorite things with him has always been when we are jokingly polite to each other. Then again, anything we do together is always a favorite of mine. We came back to our Saturday workload as the day went by. You know, if you weren't at my flat, I'd probably have spent the day just hanging on the couch and watching Netflix. Having a boyfriend cuddle you in silence as we each do our work really boosts your performance, I can tell you. Often, I wish I could just bring him to the office to replace my stiff office chair. Wonder what my boss Jolene would say. She'd probably be mad, but I could argue that he really brings out the best in me and would make me less cranky at the job. The increase in work performance has to be worth it. I was still forming the right argument for my theoretical debate with Jolene when he closed his laptop with a long yawn that sounded like satisfaction. Done already? Lucky. Well, I'm not stopping every 5 minutes to daydream, so... He played with my hair as he spoke. I could feel his fingers untangling my morning knots lock by lock. You don't have a boyfriend messing with your hair while you're working, so of course you're done already. Should I leave then? You know I eventually have to go home. No, stay till lunch. As you wish then, milady. He continued stroking my hair gently, sometimes attempting to braid it before giving up and letting it come undone again. I held back the urge to turn around and just kiss him hard. Damn that report. Maybe having him at the office would be a bad idea. You win, Jolene. We stayed as we were till lunchtime. You know, it's one of those moments where an I love you from him would make the moment perfect. Yet we just sat there without a word. The thing is, he never says those words first. I can't understand why. He's a published poet, and yet somehow he doesn't understand the importance of those 3 damned words all girls want to hear. If it weren't for that, he'd be perfect. I know I'm nitpicking here, but still. It would be nice to hear it from time to time. So, lunch? He let go of his embrace so he could face me. My nose was still buried in my laptop, drowning in numbers and dull sheets. Okay, but let's order in. I'm still not finished. Pizza it is then. I'm pretty sure you still have some coupons left. Spot on, both about the food choice and the coupons. Again, it's almost scary when someone really knows you inside out. I'd freak out if it was anyone else, but it's fine when it's him. Because, you know, I love him. He stood up and grabbed the phone he had left at the kitchen counter to place the order. Pineapple? He shouted from the kitchen. Of course, what am I, a monster? I hear him chuckle in the kitchen, followed by the sound of a drawer opening. The exact drawer where I keep all the food coupons. All of me is like second nature to him. You know what? Maybe it's fine if he doesn't say I love you all that much. His readers might read his love poems and swoon over the moon because of his words, but I know it's me he's writing about. I know it's me whom he loves. It's me he understands like no one does. After all, he knows where the caramel syrup and the pizza coupons are. I know where the love is. That's cute. As good as I can be. Nyahan? What is it? Oh, nothing. I think I'll never get used to seeing a Nekomimi transformation is all. In a good way or a bad way? In a good way, of course. It's quite magical. Thanks. So, do you need anything? A towel, perhaps? It was pouring outside when you came in. Do you have a hairdryer? A hairdryer? No, unfortunately we don't. Then nope, I'm good. You sure? Oh, Dora, a little rain won't hurt me. I'll be fine. Alright, if you say so. Hey now, I'm no longer a kid, okay? It's been 3 years already. I aged 2, you know. It has nothing to do with that at all. The last thing I want is for a staff to get ill because of poor service here. You just have to treat me real nice. How about making me a special drink? A special drink? What do you have in mind? Something milky and slightly sweet. And some brightness to negate this gloomy weather. Some brightness, huh? As in flavor or color? Up to you. I mean, different colors usually have different effects, right? Alright, I'll try. Yay! Oh, and no coffee, please. Can you summarize your order for me? A colorful non-coffee latte with honey, please. Oh, no. Pink! Oh, cute! No, it's not a heart. No! It's good enough. It's good enough. All right. Let me know what you think about this. It's cute. Also, it's pink. Yep. What do you call this again? We call it Sweet Hot Latte. Cute. Thank you. Please give it a try and let me know what you think. Okay. It's not a strawberry latte, is it? It's too sour for that. Don't tell me just yet. Let me guess. Okay. Cranberry? No. Now that you mention it, it does have a similar taste to cranberry. But it's not that, right? What is it then? It's hibiscus. Oh! How'd you like it? I love it! It's sweet, tart, and creamy at the same time. Why sweetheart latte, though? Well, it tastes both sweet and sour. It contains milk, so it's creamy and comforting. Like a sweetheart. Aww! Sweet, sour, and comforting, huh? Speaking of sour, I'm surprised the milk isn't all curdled up. I remember at a party someone tried to mix us a mocktail using lemon soda and milk. It was yucky. Because you need to use the right ratio of ingredients. Then you have to mix them at the right temperature. Additionally, you have to froth it to prevent curdling and... So what you're saying is it's not something I can make myself? Of course you can. But why make it yourself when I'm always at your service? Excellent response, 5 stars. Since when have you gotten so smooth, Endora? Only happens on the rarest occasions. So, it's best if you do not get used to it. So, sweetheart latte, huh? A fussy but comforting sweet and sour. I see. At any rate, has it really been that long already? My last visit here was probably over a year ago, wasn't it? I believe so. It was around the time your images started to appear on buses. Right! Things just took off and suddenly I had no more free time. How are you hanging? Busy, but it's good. Great, even. A lot is happening, actually. Yeah? Like, I've been busy shooting new music videos and such. A lot of photo shoots too. I'm also set to appear on several shows and podcasts and... Oh! I'm creating a new single! Oh, is that so? Uh-huh. That's great news. Nope. Don't congratulate me yet. Oops, okay. I'm still, in the process of making it. I'm always the one. What do you mean? I'm actually creating the song this time. Wow. And I'll be collabing with AJ. Wait a second. You mean the guy who's always on your playlist? Ari Gendrew. That's really cool. I know, I'm excited. Can't wait to hear it. I also had no idea you made songs. I know I don't look like it, but truthfully, from the time I was a kid, it's always been a dream of mine. Writing songs? And dancing. More specifically, singing and dancing to my own songs. One Neko Mimi pop-up concert. A pop-up concert? You know, a concert that pops up randomly. You see, it happens sometimes in malls or on a popular busy street. Ah, yes, I see what you mean. You miss it and poof, it's gone. Leaving only memories of a one-of-a-kind show with a one-of-a-kind experience. Sounds rather exciting. Right? I guess I've always loved being on stage. But, you know, we all wanted to become everything when we were kids. Oh, yes! But as you grow up, you have to pick your battles. Then for me, singing and dancing just came much more naturally than creating my own music. Ah. At least until now. I thought to myself, if I can't do it alone, then I'll make it with someone who definitely knows what they're doing. You definitely chose the right guy. Right? I am taking fresh inspiration even now. Who knows? Maybe I'll get inspired from your drinks too. But I'm so excited you can't believe. And so keep an eye out for it, okay? Whenever it's out, I mean. Will do. Can't handle poison. Huh? I knew it. A blackout? Yeah. It happened before, huh? Only when the weather gets this bad. Give me a quick second, please. I'll turn on the generator. Okay. Riona! Yeah? Meow. Cute. Oh, Miss Riona, welcome. Hello. Sorry about my absence earlier. I was just turning on the generator. Meow. Miss Rachel, is everything all right? Yep. I was just surprised by the thunder for a second there. Yeah, well, everything should hold on for now. Okay. Happy to see you again, Mr. Riona. How are you feeling tonight? Honestly, not the best. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you make me something nice? With a bit of sweetness? Of course, anything you want. I recall last time you suggested an interesting drink to me. Something with blue tea and milk? That's about right. Could you please prepare that for me? That's what I'm saying! I'm sure we have candles here! But make it ever so slightly sweeter this time. It's been quite a day. I think I deserve the sugar. Roger that. I have just the perfect drink for you. Okay. Then a blue latte with a hint of sweetness, please. Wait, no. Oh, pretty. I don't want to ruin that with my terrible art. Yes. An email? Oh, is it this from that person from before? Lucas, was it? He wants me to contact him? I'll think about it. Thank you. You're welcome. One dreaming blue for the lady in blue who's got the blues. But I'm not wearing blue, though. You have that cool blue thing going on. I love it, thank you. Anything else you need? No, it's fine. Thank you. Just one of those days? I suppose. It's one of those moments when it seems like everything is collapsing simultaneously. Not necessarily great by any means. I know how that feels. Want to talk about it? Rachel is feeling generous today. evening. Ah! Yana! Doctor! Long time no see. Hey, Rachel. Still a hospital admissions officer here. I know, I'm just kidding. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Hey, Endora. I'm just here for a quick drink before I get to work. Well, looks like I'll have to take a breather first. I have to agree. Riona? She's just a banshee. She's cool. So, you were saying? The lady and I were in the middle of a conversation. We were? Me at the beginning of one? Or maybe at the beginning of one? I'll back off if I'm being too nosy, though. I'm just very happy today. I see. Should I move over there? No, you're fine. I'm curious about how you've been doing, too. But gotta keep the momentum with sister over there. Alright, then please don't mind me. This reminds me strongly of my very first visit here. To be frank, this may be the place where people ask me the most questions. Is that a good or a bad thing? I'm not sure yet. I do not mind it too much. Truthfully, I do not interact with many people on a daily basis, since I'm on the road most of the time. Is that so? What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? I'm a Groover driver, but I only do intercity deliveries, mostly. Sounds tough. It's not as bad as it sounds. I quite enjoy driving. It helps clear the mind sometimes. Right. That's true. I drove a cab in Manhattan back in the early 60s. You did? Yes, but I had to stop after a few months since it got pretty dangerous. Dangerous? How? Because people kept trying to pick a fight with me. Oh. I also had a few people try and skip paying fares to rob me. That sounds so terrifying and dangerous. Well, it was back in the early 60s. People weren't as kind to us as they are now. But I get why you like driving. I always enjoy the long drive back and forth from airports. I see. Prior to focusing exclusively on delivery, I used to accept passengers as well. Oh, why the change? Because 7 out of 10 passengers would cancel on me. Usually right after they entered my car as well. Which resulted in my suspension. What? Why? Because I terrified them. Ah. That's just rude. I agree with Miss Rachel. It sounds so unreasonable. I must admit I looked significantly different back then. It was because I never had to deal with so many people before. I was living in seclusion far away from big cities up until that point. And so during the appeal period, I attempted to make myself appear less frightening. In the meantime, I was permitted to make deliveries. Right. Turns out that I enjoy doing deliveries much more than I expected. So I rescinded my appeal. Additionally, the schedule flexibility allows me to focus more on my training and auditions. Did you say auditions? For what? I've been auditioning for a soprano role. Rachel? No, she's Nekomimi. She can turn into a cat. Really? That sounds cool. No, it's not cool at all. Why'd you say that? I tried for years and have yet to land one single role. Ooh. I also lost air pressure in one of my tires, by the way. Really? Yes. The officer already warned us about it, too. However, I'm not quite sure if it's related to his case. I'll let Officer Georgie know about it when he comes in. Thank you. So yes, not a good day. I'm sorry to hear that. It's fine. I'm used to it. No. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just going to check my messages. Okay. It's nice to see you again, Rachel. Oh, same. You must have been busy. I haven't seen you around in a while. How's Henry? That's fine. He's been pretty busy too. Not as busy as you, it seems. I've seen him here at least every other month or so. Really, Endora? He won't let me stay out late on my break, yet he comes here to see all of you? Huh? Well, just kidding. I know he comes here often. It's fine, he's old. He needs breaks more than me. Right. Being able to unwind becomes more important as you get older. Be sure he gets his yearly checkups, though. Will do. So what's up with you these days? Not a lot, but... Oh, I have a small problem at work, actually. Yeah, what is it? Well, as a person who handles patient admissions, I have to handle really young kids sometimes. We're not a children's hospital, so they usually come in as urgent cases. Aww. That's why I try to make the admission process as painless as possible. Just to make things a little easier for everyone involved. Yeah. Sadly, kids tend to get scared of me, which makes expediting their admissions more difficult sometimes. But you're like one of the nicest guys I know. Well, they're usually really, really young. Do you know what makes them so afraid of you? What makes them so afraid of you even? Not exactly. But I think my size has something to do with it. I still tower over them when I get down. Even when I get down to their eye level. They probably feel vulnerable too. Yeah, I see what you mean. Not exactly what you'd call a great combo. Not at all. Again, it's not a big deal. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do about it. Ah. Hey, Endora. Yes? Didn't realize it was already this late. Seems like I'll have to go soon. Can I order now? Of course. What will it be? I'll have my usual. It makes a tea, milk, and ginger. A special drink just for you, sir. Right. Made in a jiffy without compromising quality. Thanks. It's great as usual. Can't seem to make it like you do. But it still works, right? At least for the intended purpose. It does. I'm just saying yours is still the best, taste-wise. What is it anyway? Ginger latte? It's closer to ginger milk tea, I think. What Endora said. Either way, I come to like it as my late night shift drink of choice. Since I'm trying to cut back on my caffeine intake. For health reasons? Pretty much, yeah. Find myself better at controlling my fury that way. Ah, I see. That's good to know. Guess I'll have to rely on you in my venture into the world of tea drinking. You can count on me. I should leave before the storm gets worse. Aww. Next time, we'll catch up. Okay. Alright. Sorry to leave in the middle of the conversation. Hang in there. It always gets better. Thank you. Have a safe trip. See you. Leona, isn't it? I'm sorry to hear about the auditions. Trust me, I really get how you're feeling right now. Yes? Uh-huh. I've been rejected by agencies many times too, before I finally made it into my previous group. Miss Rachel here is an idol. His single is on the shelves behind you. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks. Do you have a reel up online somewhere? We might be playing on a different field, but I'd still love to see it. I took it down a long time ago. Why? I had to deal with a lot of online harassment. Therefore, I removed it to save myself some headaches. What? People are unbelievable. Don't mind the haters. They're just people who have nothing better to do. Right. I suppose you must have dealt with similar things before. Plenty. Comes with the fame. For better or for worse. I see. Anyway, you should keep it up. Maybe I can ask my colleagues if they know any audition leads, if you link me a reel. Are you sure? Yeah, I mean, no promises, but I'll try. I have a video if you want to see it. Of course. Let me move over there then. Ah, a video of Riona singing. Wow. I might not get opera, but that was pretty nice. It'd be great if you posted more of these online. What do you mean? You have this je ne sais quoi thing going on. An unusualness that may captivate some people. Oh, I know. You should upload your stuff on Tomodachi. Am I saying that? Yeah. Oop. I bet many people love it. Oh. It's alright. What's wrong? I don't think I'm cut out to have any presence online. I don't fit in with the culture. I told you, don't mind the haters. I mean, it's not just that. I might also have a complex regarding something else. What complex? You both might dislike me for this. Why? I wish to do my best in the old-fashioned way, so to speak. Meaning, it seems more appropriate for me to follow the traditional route, as opposed to using shortcuts or things that are online. Oh, I get it. I realize that makes me sound snobbish. I apologize. Who cares? Everybody is a snob in one way or another. But maybe you shouldn't limit yourself like that just yet. Well, what do you mean? The entertainment industry changes rapidly, you know? For almost 2 years I've been doing this, it takes a lot of flexibility to stay afloat. Because there's always someone who could replace you. I don't know a lot about opera, but I'm sure it's changing too. Some things aren't always better the old way. Especially in the creative industry. Things stay stagnant in two ways. Either they're profitable, or certain people are just really stubborn. Like the past me. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Back then, I thought I could only choose one or two things I was good at. And just forget about the rest. But recently, I got a chance to make my own song with a musician. I'm not the best at composing, so I really need the help. I see. And the musician I'm collaborating with? He had a dream of becoming a fighter jet pilot. However, one thing or another kept him from making his dream come true. So he posted his music as a hobby on Tomodachi, and just like that, bam, he hit it big. Oh. Yep, I'm a big fan of his. In fact, all the music in this coffee shop is from his newest album. Licensed, of course. I see. That's amazing of him. You too. Don't be afraid to do things a little differently. No way. Funny roads to Rome and all that. That's all I can say about it. At any rate, I'll try asking around if they have any sort of leads. Should we exchange IDs? Do you have any? No, but I have a cell phone number. Okay. There. Thank you. Okay, Riona. I have to go now. I'll hit you up by text if I have anything. Thank you so much. Right? That's a hell of a switch up. Don't thank me yet. But you're so welcome. Enjoy where I'm going. See you soon? Of course. Snooze Sound, welcome, welcome. So glad you could join us. How you doing? Please come again soon. Bye-bye. Meow. So interesting. This is my first time seeing a Nekomimi up close. Is that so? Oh, how about your car? Will he be alright? I have a spare tire. I'll fix it once the weather improves. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you can find some joy with us today. Coming here was a wise decision. I wasn't sure whether I should. Oh? In truth, I am deeply embarrassed by my conduct last time. I regret it, I apologize. Please don't be sorry. No harm done. Thank you. It's just... there are times when I too feel lonely. This was not my first rejection from an audition, as you may have already inferred. But I thank you, I appreciate that. Right? Why would you turn into a cat to run through this rain? Absolutely not. Be soaked. It never gets easier. Understandable. Typically, I would just ruminate about it in my car while being parked somewhere. I acknowledge it is not the most effective means of resolving my feelings. However, it is better than the alternatives, which are none. Now you can always come here. I don't know. I feel as though I am only bringing doom and gloom to the table here. Nonsense. Our door is always open. In the evenings, of course. So please, don't ever hesitate to stop by. You'll see. Sounds like the weather will clear up soon. Really? How do you know? Experience? Let's just say I observe the sky a lot. Especially in traffic. Makes sense. I guess. In any case, I gotta leave now. Thank you again, Endora. You're very welcome. Have a safe trip out there, Miss Riona. I hope she comes by again. I keep wanting to say Renoa, and it is taking all my strength not to. I think that is it for today. Let's see. Whose keycard is this? Keycard attached to a lanyard. I'll just keep it for now. Was that Rachel's? Oh, someone's apartment key, maybe? That... Oh, a funny-looking apartment key. Okay, let's wrap up this all up now, shall we? We can't commute and botch to the rockets that hold my coffee. Oh, of course. All right then. As I did mention, after that day, we will be stopping there for today. I do apologize. Shorter than usual, but that's 4... Did I count right? 4 days down? Yes? Yes. 4 days. Yes. I can't count. But we will be back next Monday with some more, and it will be a longer stream, hopefully. This week is going to be a bit higgledy-piggledy.